Okay, it says I'm live. I didn't want to set up the computer, everything right now, so I just figured I'd say good morning and update you guys with all my thoughts while it's evening time here in Bali. And what I like about this is, again, I haven't changed my mind at all. I've been saying we're going to around $7,700 for almost 2.5 months now. And here we are. We're getting much, much closer to that. Now, I actually think we're going to consolidate around this area probably for a month. I don't think we drop down into the $5,000 range right away. We might. We might drop to 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. So my stop loss is triggered the other day at $9,440. So for all the Bear Den members that were following along, I hope you guys saved yourself a few $1,000s. We definitely did. And it's one of these moments where, again, understanding the importance of a stop loss in your trading account is extremely important. So one of the things I wanted to go over, again, is that my sentiments haven't changed once in this whole time. And I like when that happens because you want to be able to have a forward-thinking outlook without shifting your thoughts like the wind all the time. It's a much more patient and easily manageable way to invest and trade. So because of this, we've been getting emails, oh, where's it going? What's happening? I'm like, I've been saying the same thing. Now, again, maybe we're wrong, right? There's always a possibility that we're wrong. Maybe this is the bounce bottom, but I believe we're going lower, and there's a few reasons for that. So again, if we go out on the daily here, and I will show the charts, and I apologize for the lack of using the computer because I know the quality of the video doesn't come in quite as easily, but take a look. Okay, so this is what we've been watching in the private Bear Den members group for quite some time now. And this downwards channel here, we've hit the first area of around 8,200. That's the first spot we hit. And this next one is actually around 6,600. So we could go quite a bit lower still, although I think we're actually going to touch the bottom of this channel, which is around approximately 7,600. See this downward channel right here? This is where I believe we're going. Now, if we break this green line, we're definitely going to 6,600. So this is where it starts to become a little bit more precarious of where our particular target range was. I think that this channel here that we've been following along is going to be quite nice. So I think we're actually going to see a bounce of around 7,500 and probably come up to try to test the top of this triangle again around 96. So don't be too worried yet. But again, it's very important to watch this because if we break this channel range, there's a lot holding us up. And we've mentioned this before, that this could actually just theoretically be a B wave. B waves have a very unhealthy growth term. See how we didn't touch this 21, well, actually on the week right now, so it's not as prevalent, anyways. See how we have the bottom of the bear claw and the edge of the downward channel here all lining up around 7,200. This is starting to seem more probable that we actually go lower than the 7.7 thousand that I thought. At least on the weekly, that's what it looks like. So in relationship here, again, we got stopped out at around 9,400 as soon as we broke this triangle. And we're not looking for an entry position anywhere near until we get to around 6,900 or 7,700. So I'll probably start to re-enter and stagger my re-enters around 7,700 down to around 6,800. But obviously we don't have any major support here up until around $4,800, which is our 200-day simple moving average, 200-week simple moving average all the way down here. So again, the importance in technical analysis becomes ever the more clear when going through these types of situations. What's nice about this is, oh yeah, that's much better. It also provides us a very well-rounded approach that way we're not chasing. And I've been listening to other technical analysts and they make videos every day and they change their mind and their thoughts every day. I'm a little confused on why that happens. Anyways, obviously we weren't right about the $1,500 Bitcoin potential, but we could actually still go down that low. And it's only becomes visible when you look on the 1 month chart of how we could end up going that low on Bitcoin again. So if we break around $7,000, there's nothing holding us up all the way again down to the $1,000 and $2,000 area. So I'd be very, very cautious, and that's why we took our stop loss in such a strong position. And as you can see, we actually never entered a bullish market on the monthly. We're still all in the, so when you see it all in the yellow here, this actually means it's not bullish, in case anyone cares. And also on the top, we had a big crossover on the monthly on the Eagle's Nest. So if you want, you can go to tradingview.com and you can download all the free indicators that we give away by following us, right? So you just go to tradingview.com and search for people and you can follow our scripts. So this particular script up top is called the Eagle's Nest. It's a moving average, it's basically a MACD with a velocity time frame on it. So every time we cross, like this line we're about to cross here, this means the velocity is going to speed up. So I'm not in a Bitcoin position in my trading account. Now my investment account is different. My investment account I just buy and don't look at for years on end because that's the better way to do it. And I'm actually currently writing the October Private Bear newsletter, and we go over some of these sentiments because it's actually not the first time this has happened to me. I invested in CBD stocks back in early 2000 and I think it was 12. I'd have to double check. Anyways, I bought it in around 80 cents, and when the price went to $1.60, I sold. I was like, yeah, I made 100%. I was super excited. But what I didn't realize, it was the birth of a market, and then that was a good trade, but that was not a great investment, because it would have been a great investment because now those same stocks are sitting at $38.60, right? Approximately a 33 times or 3,300% gain from where it was originally. So you always have to look at your trades and your investments as very different opportunities for the way you access your capital, or whether it's liquid or not, right? My trade account is designed to be liquid. It's designed to produce something. So even a small hit in the trading account can be quite detrimental to it. Whereas in the what people will probably call their HODL account in the crypto space, the traditional space is still just as viable. The CBD markets have done astronomically well, right? So a $3,000 investment into the CBD space just a few years ago would have gone up 33 times. That's fucking awesome. Excuse my language. But the point of this is you always have to really decipher the difference between what it is you're willing to invest and what it is you're willing to trade. And then understanding that the difference between those two is extremely important. So in terms of my investment side of things for Bitcoin, I'm not touching it because I don't care. I don't plan on spending it. It's not how you look at investments. Investments, the best way to do is just consistently add a little bit every month that you can afford, right? So whether it's $50 a week or $50 a month, it all adds up, and it makes a big difference because you're not overstraining your fungibility or your liquidity in everything else that you have to do in life, right? So the other thing that's really, really important here is understanding that I still believe my long-term investment portfolio in the Bitcoin space specifically, not my traditional market, so I'm gonna have to turn this off one so it doesn't vibrate your guys' ears to nonsense. Excuse me. It's been a long time since I've done a live video. Remember to give us those thumbs up if you like this content. Leave us some comments, share the videos. YouTube loves when you do that, so I appreciate it. Again, what I wanted to do was make an update that even though I'm not currently sitting in my trading account in Bitcoin, my investment account is different. So again, it's important to make these distinctions when you're trying to play, because the reason I had a stop loss on my Bitcoin at 94.40 was because that was the break of the triangle. There's no need to be in. We knew it was going to drop 10 or 20% if that was the case. And if it went up, well, that wouldn't trigger my stop loss. So either way, it was a win. And this is why the private bear den is such an important thing. And I think for those of you that have signed up, you've seen these returns, not just in your ability to actually make a profitable trade, but to save yourself money in your trading account. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I stand by the assertions that we've had for almost 3 months now. I believe we're going to around 7,700. But again, if we break 7,000, I'm not to be very, very weary. So my trading account will not enter Bitcoin. Will I add a little bit more to my long-term investment account? Yes. Will I re-enter into my trading account yet? No. Anyways, again, we'll leave you at that. Give us a thumbs up, comments, like, share, subscribe, all those fun things. I love you guys. Yeah. Be grateful for all the problems you have. This is a quote that I've liked lately for myself, is that be grateful for your problems because one day you won't have them. I think when we remember the fact that even the bad things that we have going on in our life, we will miss when we leave this planet, it makes it a lot more impressionable to have that enduring kind of warrior feel to what you're doing. So enjoy yourselves, share love with your family, and enjoy the day. I hope it's morning for you guys. So again, remember that if we break that $7,700 region, we could be going a lot lower. This could be a B wave, and we could see $1,500 Bitcoin still and be justified in our original assertions back from the beginning of 2019 and the late parts of 2018. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a little late here, and if you can, I'm gonna take us into the jungle because I think you can hear the jungle noises and there's a gamelan band practicing next to us. Have fun, guys.